right, everyone, get ready, because today we're diving deep into the world of gold trading pairs.
Got a listener question about this one. Really want to make sure we help you guys level up your trading game.
Absolutely, yeah.
So let's decode these connections, figure out why they matter, and arm you with some serious trading insights.
Sounds good.
And, of course, I've got our resident market pro here to break it all down. Super excited to pick your brain today.
Happy to be here. Always love a good deep dive into gold.
Now, we were digging through some research for this deep dive, and this quote really jumped out. The more you know how different instruments are connected, the better you can manage the risk of trading just one asset. I mean, that's like the essence of smart trading, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the game, managing that risk.
For sure.
You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. Exactly. So how do gold trading pairs fit into all of this? How can they help us?
Think of it like this. You know how diversifying your investments is key?
Absolutely. Don't put all your money on one horse race.
Right. Gold trading pairs are like diversifying within the world of gold. You're not just betting on gold itself, you're looking at how it dances with other currencies.
Okay, so paint a picture for me. What are some of the key gold trading pairs that have us intrigued today?
Right, well, let's start with a classic gold and the good old US dollar. Constantly see them in a little tug of war.
The dance partners we can't stop watching.
Right. And they have this fascinating inverse relationship. When the dollar is strong, gold might simmer down a bit. But as soon as the dollar shows weakness, gold tends to strut its stuff.
Makes sense, like a seesaw, right? One goes up, the other goes down.
Exactly. It's all about investor sentiment, you see. When the economy is looking good, people feel confident, they're more likely to back the dollar. But if things get a little shaky...
Everyone runs for the gold. It's the safe haven, the classic haven asset.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's gold and the US dollar. What other currency pairs should we have on our radar?
Well, there's another interesting one, gold and the USD/CHF. That's the US dollar against the Swiss franc.
Now that one sounds interesting. Tell me more.
So this pair also has that inverse relationship, much like gold and the US dollar on their own.
Okay, so same dance, different partner.
In a way, yeah. But here's where it gets interesting. This particular pair tends to react really strongly to global uncertainty, even more so than gold and the dollar alone.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, you see, the Swiss franc has a reputation for being a super stable currency. So when things are looking a little uncertain on the global stage, like when there's talk of recessions, or even if, there are some geopolitical surprises, investors get a bit skittish, and they tend to flock to the Swiss franc. That pushes up its value against the dollar, and because of that inverse relationship, gold often gets a boost too.
So it's like a double whammy for gold when things get uncertain, get support from both the US dollar and the Swiss franc.
Exactly.
Fascinating. Now, I've got to ask about one more pairing that really caught my eye. It's gold and the AUD/USD. That's the Australian dollar against the US dollar. Now, this one surprised me because these two actually tend to move in the same direction. What's the story there?
Yeah, they like to stick together. Australia's a big player in the gold mining scene. So when gold prices are up, it's good news for the Australian economy, gives their dollar a little boost.
Like a tide that lifts all boats?
Exactly. They're kind of in it together, gold and the Aussie dollar.
I love it. Gold and currencies. Who knew they were such intricate dance partners?
Right. It's all connected.
Absolutely. Now, before we let everyone go, gotta ask you, with everything we've uncovered today, those intriguing relationships, the influence of global events, what's one thing you really want our listeners to ponder? Something that'll keep them thinking about these trading pairs even after the episode ends.
We've talked about how economic ups and downs can impact gold in these currencies, but I think it's crucial to also consider the human element. How might something like, let's say, a sudden shift in consumer confidence, or maybe even just a change in how people are feeling about the future, impact these markets? That's something I'd love for everyone to think about.
Really digging deep today. I love it. A huge thank you to our market master for breaking it all down. You've given us so much to think about, and I know our listeners are going to walk away from this with some seriously valuable insights. And of course, to all our listeners, keep those trading skills sharp. Until next time, happy investing.